Hey fuckers, young Oorah here. Yes, I know I've been pushing out a lot of videos like daily, but like I said, I love doing these for you guys, okay? But today's video is going to be about some certain topics about the issues that I see in America, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people can agree with it, okay? The people that have the ability to look at things from both sides and understand people's different viewpoints, okay? So this is basically my unlicensed professional opinion. All right. So the topic, I really don't like putting politics in my video, and I don't want any of you guys to misunderstand my the things I'm gonna bring up today, because they're nothing political. Nothing that I'm saying here is going to be political at all, at least in my opinion. It's gonna sound political, but it's not. I'm not pushing my political opinions on you guys. And I don't want you guys to push your political opinions on me too. You know, I respect your opinion, and please respect mine. We live, you know, in a free country. We're able to have our own political opinions or any opinions other than political, okay? Now, I have no obligation to make this video at all, but I feel like it's important for people to know, since I already created this small community, and I never dreamt my channel will be at like 4,300 subscribers. It was 1,000. It was a dream to have 1,000 subscribers, and I will at least have 200 people viewing each video that I put out. So I went to a school that had 3,200 students. I can't imagine what 1,100 more people will be like. So anyways, we're gonna go on to the issues that I see. So as most of you guys know, the elections are over, but something that really irritates me are the stuff that people are still fighting for. You know, I'm not saying that they're not important, all right? There's obviously some truths to certain things, and if you look at from both sides and different viewpoints, they're all valid points to a certain extent. However, these issues do not relate to a lot of people. They're just fighting for something that doesn't exist. They're fighting for something just to feel like to have a cause in their life, okay? And my question is, why can't you just focus on yourself? The elections are over. The shit's still going on, but why can't you just focus on yourself? The most successful people on earth are people who are persistent, and they don't give a fuck what people say. They don't give a fuck about what people are doing in their life. They just want to focus on themselves. Obviously, be pissed off and fight back if things are affecting you personally. However, there are people out there who don't do that, you know, who want to fight for something just to feel like a white knight. And there's also people who don't want to think things from both sides, or who are always biased because something happened to them and blah, 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 and they apply it to every situation. Now, one situation equals everybody's situation. And if you don't believe in that situation, you're wrong. That is a total false belief. You're just being blind. You're no different than a freaking terrorist, except you don't kill people, obviously. But terrorism, a lot of the times, they just follow their ways blindly without question. They don't have any sources to back themselves up. They have no credibility in whatever they believe in, okay? And same thing with people who are biased, who are just stuck up in their own way of thinking, who are not open-minded, who can't think things from the both sides. They're just being narrow-minded. They don't have the ability, or they don't want to have the ability to think things from both sides. So they want to worry about other people. They want to force their opinions on other people, and not focus on themselves. So that's my question to them. You know, like, why can't people in America just focus on themselves? Let me give you guys a couple examples, okay? The racism, the transgender, the sexuality stuff that's been going on in America today, and the recent news about the transgender, especially, where everybody's freaking getting their minds blown away by the idea that Trump is not allowing transgender to join the military. Okay, I'm not gonna get into it because, like I said, I don't want to get political with this fucking channel. Let's take racism, okay? Let's take racism, okay? Everybody wants to blame the white man for their failures, okay? What about, okay? Look at yourself, okay? This is a free country, okay? There is nothing in black and white, nothing that is written in black and white saying that Latinos, Asians, blacks, Mexicans, whatever, Indian, Middle Eastern cannot do this, cannot do that, needs to be segregated, you know, needs to be put here. There's nothing in black and white in the American system, okay, that's blatantly obvious saying that we cannot do that. These races cannot do this and that, okay? All right. So it is your choice, because this is America, it is 100% your choice to respond to whatever happened to you back in the day that affected you so much that you want to push that on everybody else so they can relate to you and feel like a white knight to save people from people experiencing what you experience, okay? Right? There's nothing in black and white that says any of that. So it's your choice. It is absolutely your choice. Let me emphasize that again, okay? It is 100% your choice. Your choice to respond to that incident or move the hell on and focus on yourself and keep getting better, because that is how you learn. That is how you build character from bad experiences. Everybody says, you know, bad experiences make great stories, and they do make great stories. It might suck at the time, but when you look back at it, it's funny in retrospect. If people would stop focusing so much energy on these issues and issues that don't relate to themselves, I'm pretty sure people will be progressing in life much faster. Okay, the most successful people are persistent. They were persistent as fuck. They didn't give a fuck about what people said. Like I said earlier in the video today, they were persistent. They kept on focusing on themselves. I'm not the most successful person out there. I wish I was. I'm still young, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are still young too, probably younger than me, and probably maybe older than me. You know, but we all have a time and place for everything. You know, there's a time and place for us. We all have a different purpose in life, you know? Sometimes I wish I can, you know, progress in life. However, I'm just being a reservist Marine going to college. Okay? And that's what I want to focus my energy on, is to, I guess, make these videos for you guys. Focus myself on being a Marine, a reservist Marine to be specific, or like you guys like to call me, a POGAS reservist, a scum of the earth, or and go to college and get a degree. Let me give you guys an example of how I was able to move on, or a lot of Asians were able to move on from this bullshit. Okay, I don't know if you guys heard of something called affirmative action. Okay, that is something, a system designed where if you were an Asian, you were supposed to score higher on the SAT or the ACT in order to get into college you wanted to get into. That may seem bullshit, it may seem a little bit racist, but guess what? Like I said, I don't have the details of it, but that's basically what it is, okay? But we still adapt and overcome. And yes, you can say, oh, we have a lot of money to pay for tutors, blah, 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 okay? Yes, that's very true to a certain extent. However, we as Asians or as students, we were still willing to put in the work and focus on our studies and ourselves in order to go with the system and adapt to the system, because you live in that system. There's no way around it. So why are you bitching about it? Not you, but why are we bitching? Why are people bitching about it, you know? Like for me, for example, I got into the UC schools. I got into UC Santa Barbara, UC Riverside, and blah, blah, blah. And I got into a lot of California State universities. I got into most of the California State University. UC Santa Barbara is high up there in the US World News ranking, okay? I didn't complain. I absolutely loathe school. I hate it, but I know it's important and a lot of people can't afford it. But that is something that like I said, there's a different purpose for people in life, okay? You have to figure it out what works for you. You kind of have to cater to your situation in life. Stop self-pitying. Nobody cares about your feelings. Let's be honest. Nobody cares about your feelings unless it's your family or your friends, okay? The world, nobody cares. That's the sad truth. Nobody gives a shit about your feelings. People need to stop self-pitying themselves. I'm not the most perfect human being out there, okay? But at least I have this mentality and this thing in my head that's telling me certain things, you know, in order for myself to keep moving forward. This self-pity shit and all these excuses, why you can't do this, why you can't do that. If it's your passion, don't self-pity yourself at all. Be hard on yourself, because pain retains. A lot of people don't want to go through pain anymore because we have a great life here. We have an amazing life. You can choose to be in pain, you can choose not to be in pain. And guess what? Pain helps you grow, but people don't want to be in pain, so they don't grow. We're stuck in a society where people don't want to do shit. That's the reality. And like I said, I don't want to be political at all, but this is just something, I guess this is like an issue I see in America. And again, I'm not perfect. I made some of the things that I've said in this video, may apply to me too. But like I said, but there is something in the back of my head helping me push forward. So if y'all liked the video, thumbs up. If y'all didn't, thumbs down. I don't give a fuck. Stay sharp, be safe, and remember, spend these skills. Thanks for watching. Oorah. By the way, I love you guys.